While you may have heard the phrase "rules are meant to be broken," British royalty makes certain that they are. Not to say that they are legally exempt from many of the rules that the average Englishman must follow. From the Queen to her immediate descendants, being a member of the royal family has its advantages, and no amount of criticism can undo the royal privileges they enjoy. Her Majesty, late Queen Elizabeth II, was one of the world's most recognizable figures. Welcome to Planet Lux, and in this video we'll take a look at top 10 laws Queen Elizabeth did not used to follow. Curious to know? Let's find out. Number 10. The Queen holds sovereign immunity. The Queen is immune from prosecution in civil or criminal proceedings. That is not to say that members of the royal family cannot be involved in legal proceedings. King Edward VII voluntarily appeared as a witness in a divorce case in 1870 after Lady Mordaunt falsely accused him of being one of her lovers. Years later, in 1891, he testified as a witness in the Tranby Croft case, which involved a slander accusation stemming from a card game. In the 21st century, Princess Anne is said to have appeared before magistrates with her husband, Commodore Timothy Lawrence, after she was accused of keeping a dangerous dog that allegedly attacked a couple, and was later fined for speeding, according to the publication. The BBC reported last year that US authorities had asked Prince Andrew, Duke of York, to testify about his relationship with late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Previously, the royal stated that he saw no suspicious behavior during his visits to the former mogul's homes. During an interview with the BBC's Newsnight program in November 2019, the Duke of York denied having sex with Virginia Gifford, who claimed Epstein trafficked her when she was 17 years old. Later, Prince Andrew stated that he was willing to assist any appropriate law enforcement agency. Number 9. The Queen is exempt from the Freedom of Information Act. According to the Freedom of Information Acts of 2000 and 2002, anyone can make a request to see information held by public authorities as of that date. However, because the royal household is not a public authority under the FOI Acts, it is exempt from their provisions. Despite its exemption from the FOI Acts, the royal household's policy is to provide information in other areas as freely as possible, and to account openly for its use of public money. For example, since 2001, full details of the head of state's public funding have been provided. Annual financial reports covering the arrangements under the sovereign grant will be posted online in June of each year, according to the royal family website. Number 8. The Queen does not need a passport to travel. While previous British passports bore the royal arms, the Queen herself does not require a British passport. Because a British passport is issued in Her Majesty's name, the Queen does not need one, according to the statement of the royal family website. All of her family members, including the late Duke of Edinburgh and Prince Charles, had or have passports. Number 7. The Queen doesn't need a driving license. The Queen was a trained driver and mechanic in the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service during World War II, but she was never required to take a driving test. In fact, it's thought she doesn't even need to drive with a license plate. The Sunday Times reported in 2019 that the Queen had decided to stop driving on public roads on the advice of her security team. The announcement came after the late Duke of Edinburgh was involved in a car accident in Sandringham earlier that year. Anyone else who had stopped by the police and failed to show their driver's license, insurance certificate, and MOT certificate within 7 days of being asked would be in violation of the law. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic? Number 6. The royal family don't have to use their surnames. It has been over a century since members of the royal family were not required to use their surname, but rather the name of their house or dynasty. Members of the royal family are identified by both the name of the royal house and the surname, which are not always the same. And they frequently do not use a surname at all, according to the royal family's website. Just as children inherit surnames from their fathers, sovereigns inherit the name of their house from their fathers. Following her accession in 1952, the Queen confirmed the Windsor surname. Years later, she issued a new letters patent stating that while the house name would remain Windsor, the family name would be Mountbatten Windsor, derived from Prince Philip's surname and the Queen's surname. It was thus declared in the Privy Council that the Queen's descendants, other than those with the style of Royal Highness and the title of Princess or Prince, or female descendants who marry, would bear the name of Mountbatten Windsor, the family's website explains. While Prince William and Kate Middleton's children have the surname Cambridge, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle chose the surname Mountbatten Windsor for their firstborn child, Archie. Number 5. She doesn't need to drive the speed limit. Whether the Queen is driving or just riding along, her royal authority allows her to go as fast or as slow as she wants. The law currently states that speed limits do not apply to any motor vehicle used for police, fire and rescue authority, ambulance, or serious organized crime agency purposes, if observing the speed limit would be likely to hinder the use of the vehicle for the purpose for which it is being used on that occasion. Because the police drive the PM and royal family, the driver would be exempt because the police have a legal exemption. Number 4. Royal members are not subject to jury duty. Every citizen in the United Kingdom is required to serve on a jury. The royals, on the other hand, are exempt from this requirement. While all members of the royal family were previously exempt from this law, the government repealed it in 2003 for the royal household and extended family, leaving this privilege only for the Queen and her immediate family. Number 3. The monarch typically has 2 birthdays. The Queen celebrates 2 birthdays each year, according to the royal family's official website. Her actual birthday on April the 21st and her official public birthday celebration on the second Saturday in June. Throughout history, sovereign rulers have frequently held public birthday celebrations on days other than their actual birthday, especially when their actual birth dates fall in the autumn or winter. According to the royal family website, this is to increase the likelihood of good weather for the annual Trooping the Colour parade. Because King Charles' birthday is in November, he may follow in his mother's footsteps and hold a second celebration in June as well, though this has yet to be confirmed. Number 2. She had her own ATM. If the Queen needed money, she didn't have to stand in line at the bank. She didn't even need to leave the house. Buckingham Palace has its own ATM in the basement that is only used by the royal family. Number 1. She owned all the dolphins in England. The Queen was famous for her love of corgis, but her authority over England's wildlife extended far beyond her iconic pack of adorable pets. According to Time, she technically owned all of the fishes royal, which included whales, dolphins, sturgeons and porpoises in the waters around the United Kingdom due to a rule from the 1300s. This statute is still in effect today, and sturgeons, porpoises, whales and dolphins are recognized as fishes royal. When captured within 3 miles of UK shores or washed ashore, they may be claimed on behalf of the Crown. Generally, when a sturgeon is brought into port, it is sold in the unusual manner, and the purchaser, as a token of loyalty, requests that it be accepted by Elizabeth. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Which of these laws would you have followed if you were in place of the Queen? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.